phone. It doesn't say that you answered the phone, so did you? I don't even know her phone number. And this one I can call Comcast. Hello?
I don't need to talk to Nick.
Well, I plugged in the thing directly to your computer because that's the only way I can get your computer to work until... or I plugged your computer in directly to the modem, and it's working now. It's the only way I can get it to work until I do the factory, or until I reinstall Windows to get rid of those malware type things, because it won't let me remove them even though I'm the administrator. So it's working that way, but it should be working through the switch, but it will not let me get it working through the switch because it's set as information that is not DHCP. It's set as a static IP or something. But anyways, it's working, so I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't need the internet to call Comcast. I can still talk to them without the internet.
Good, you do that. I'm not going to be home for a little while. I'm tired of listening to your crap.
What are you tired of? I'm trying to get this resolved.
I said leave your door unlocked.
What's wrong? Well, you want me? I gave you the phone. I didn't. So I can't talk to him if I can't talk to him without you standing there.
All you had to do, you could have talked with the door open.
I can't talk to them with the door open if I'm trying to work on the stuff.
Yeah, you're.
So I gave you the phone and ended the call. I'm calling them back without using your phone. It doesn't really matter.
Good for you.
What is the big deal about using your phone anyways?
Whatever you do today, tomorrow, I'm setting up appointments for Comcast technicians to come out.
Well, I'm not having them come out here until they investigate what's going on. It's irrelevant for them to come out here.
While they're there, they're going to investigate.
Well, they can't investigate if the modem's not here. So.
And if it's not there, you will not be there, and you will not be coming back.
You can't make me leave until at least 60 days or something if you want to do that. Just for me trying to get the modem to work.
You want to play that card there, Nick?
You can say whatever you want, but I'm trying to get something to work, and you're mad for me trying to call him and get it working the right way.
But that's every single day.
Every single day, me trying to get it to work, I am trying to talk to them, and you get mad for me using your phone.
By doing it the way I suggested.
Well, that's not going to work if they don't have. Why don't you talk to them on the phone, ask them what happened to the case numbers that I created, the one about listening to the record of the call from the previous one. Or the one previous where they connected to it and they had all the wrong information, or the one before that, or the one before that, or that, or the one I set up with the executive department.
Doing a case number if the person is sitting there looking at it.
Well, yeah, but the people, I don't want someone coming here that does not. It's irrelevant to have like a wrench monkey do a technical job. They don't know how to do that. All they know how to do is plug in the equipment, and that's it. They don't know how to do the other stuff.
I'm going to make sure that the person that comes out does know how to do it, or they won't be coming out.
Well, I don't want. Yeah, I'll be happy to have someone come out as soon as we get it figured out what's going on. There's no reason to have someone come here right now. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, I am not about to deal with this every day for the rest of my life.
Well, maybe if you help, I try to tell you what to do.
I'm tired of it.
Well, you can be tired of it all you want, but I can continue to figure it out for as long as it takes to get it resolved. So if you actually help, it'll get done quicker. I'm telling you what needs to be done to get it to be done the right way, and you keep saying that you want to do it the wrong way. So it's not going to get nothing done if you do it the wrong way. So there's no reason for someone to come out here until they actually investigate the problem. It's not going to do nothing to switch the modem. I've already plugged in more than one modem. I've already plugged in more than one router. It does not matter about that. So they need to figure out the further problem beyond the... So he just hung up the phone for no reason, trying to tell him what the actual problem is, but good thing I have it recorded. Maybe the call got disconnected.
Don't keep calling.
While I was talking, I'm recording the call, so it shows I was in the middle of a conversation. I thought the call got disconnected.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's...
Nick, I'm tired of talking about it. You called, what you're going to do, and from there, we're going to go to the next step.
Well, the next step is to get them to actually look at the problem instead of closing the case every time you create one. It does not matter if anyone can come out here 100 times. It's not going to make a difference.
We're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and I'm tired of doing it.
Well, yeah, I try to tell you what we need to do, and you do the opposite. So either you want to get it fixed.
Tell me what you can try and do. You're already doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, so I try to get you to help, and then you do not actually do what I say to do, so it's never going to get done. So do you want to get it to work or not?
It doesn't make any difference what I do, Nick.
Actually, it does. If I say to ask them a certain question because it's relevant, and then you do not, that does not get it done. If I say we do not need to set up an appointment until we actually get it resolved further down the road, and actually have them look at the case reports of the 100 that I created, they just get closed with no investigation, it's not going to get nothing done. So
Right,
either, well, yeah, if you actually want to help and get it done, then...
I already tried. I'm going to go, and they'll keep calling.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you, so...
Then talk to them. Don't talk to me. I'm tired of talking to you.
Well, I'm trying to make sure we don't waste our time.
It's rude enough to lock a door when they got so much fun, and they request to open the door.
And I did. I just had to end the call politely. I can't just hang up the phone on someone. That's
You're
rude.
an asshole, and I'm tired of talking to you. Call Comcast, do whatever you want. Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he's mad because I'm trying to actually get it done. I don't really know. This is voice recording 8. Let me pause it for a second and get a drink. What happened? It's not connected anymore? Did it get reset or something?
For verification purposes, I have the first 4 numbers of your street address as 2117.
Oh, now it's setting as that.
If the first 4 numbers of your street address are correct, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Okay, please wait just a moment while I access your account. I see you're one of our most valued customers. You're an Xfinity Insider.
So this device
You
doesn't
can
work
learn
now?
more about the benefits available to you at xfinityinsiders.com. If you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1. Again, if you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1.
Internet tech support, please.
How may I help you?
Internet tech support, please.
Did you know that you can find out about outages in your area by downloading the Xfinity My Account app through iTunes or Google Play on your smartphone or tablet? You can also find out about outages on your mobile device, tablet, or PC by going to customer.comcast.com. We show you have attempted to reset your modem in the past 24 hours. Please enter the last 4 digits of the primary account holder's social security number for account verification. If you don't have, please hold while we transfer your call. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. Your feedback is critical to improving our customer service. If you would like to take our brief 2-minute survey after you speak with our representative, please press 1. You'll be contacted by our automated system within 10 to 30 minutes after your call. To decline the survey at this time, please press 2. we cannot understand your entry. Please enter the 10-digit phone number beginning with area code where we can reach you after the call. Your survey request has been received.
Yeah, Stacy, I was speaking to someone else, and I guess they never called back, and I turned off call forwarding, so I know they can. Anyways, what was I going to say? I need to get transferred to the wireless gateway support, please.
Okay. So before I can transfer you over, sir, have you tried to do some steps before with a previous agent? Or are you from wireless gateway support also?
Well, I would just like to get back to the same networking gateway support department that I was speaking to previously, please. No information to give, just transfer me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. No worries, sir. I can transfer you to the wireless gateway support team, but just to set your expectation that that one is not the same person that you are speaking with you earlier, okay?
Okay, Stacy, thank you.
Okay. Please stay on the line, sir, and I will be connecting you over. Hello, sir.
Yeah?
Hello. And sir, I hope you understand before I can transfer you over, I may need first to have your account so that we can transfer it to them. Can we have your service address and your first
Well, you
and
just
last
said you're
number?
going to transfer me. Please transfer me. It's in California. Also, I entered the account information in the prompts, so obviously you guys have it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, apparently. So just transfer me. Thank you.
It's okay, sir. One moment.
Wireless gateway support. My name's Eric. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hi. What was your name again?
My name's Eric.
Carol?
Eric.
What is that? What is your name again, please?
R-I-K.
No, what is your name, I asked, please? Who am I speaking with? Hello?
My name is Eric.
Eric. Eric, can you turn up your microphone, please?
What's up?
Well, you're talking really quiet. Because I can barely hear you.
I talk to 40 people a day. Everyone else is really fine.
Well, I'm sure you're aware people have different connections. I was just saying I can hardly hear you. If you can turn it up, I would appreciate it. Thank you. So, Eric, voice 8. What is your representative ID number, Eric?
I don't have a representative ID.
Oh, you don't? Okay, no ID number either. That's what I was getting yesterday when I was calling you guys. They say there's no representative ID, and then I got representative IDs from the other people when I call in. So I'm just curious.
Different department.
Well, no, this is the home networking department.
Yes, wireless gateway support. I can give you a ticket number once I have your account pulled up that will reference our phone call.
Yeah, that's cool. I would like that. But I was saying I talked to someone yesterday or 2 days on the 29th. They said they gave me their representative ID number from home networking support tier 2. And then yesterday when I called, they say there's no ID numbers for the home networking support.
Okay.
But anyways, that's just part of the issue. Yeah, what do you need to verify, sir?
Okay. May I have the phone number on your account?
707-478-3327.
Okay. And your name and address?
My name is Nick O'Rourke. Address 2117 St. Augustine Circle, Petaluma 94954.
Okay. You said your name is Nick?
Yeah, the account is Richard.
And you know the last four of Richard's social?
4430.
Alright, Nick. So what can I do for you today?
Yeah, I've just been having issues with working with you guys because I keep creating tickets on the case or on this account, and things aren't working the way they're supposed to. I've connected multiple modem or routers to the modem, and they do not work even when they go through the wizard or whatever, and they set it to DHCP mode, and it does not connect. I currently have a switch connected, and it does not connect to some other devices for some reason. And let me see. And when I connect to hold on, let me get the cable plugged in. When I try to plug in a router and stuff to get everything routed and have a wireless signal properly set up, it does not work. Even though, again, I tried like 3 routers and all of them set to the proper modes on your web page, and they do not work. So first, can we look at the ticket numbers that I created previously and see what's going on with those? Eric?
Okay, so you're trying to use your own router with our modem, is that correct?
That's part of it, yes. But can we look at the what is it? The case reports that I created, so we can have reference from what happened previously? Is that possible?
I can look at that if you want.
Well, that's part of the major issue that nothing's going on when I create a ticket. So let me see what the ticket number is. Ticket number. Okay, so let's start with the most recent one that I created was CR467250006.
And what are you wanting out of here?
Well, I would like to know verbatim what it says.
You want me to read you your past ticket?
Well, no, I'd like you to read me the one I just gave you. Do you have that ticket?
I don't. I'm actually not showing any work orders. Looks like they're all closed.
You do not show any. Let me turn the volume up. Maybe that'll help. There we go. You do not see a ticket for CR467250006.
Right now, there are no working order tickets on your
Well, I'm not asking that. I'm just asking about that ticket number, CR467250006.
Okay, let me pull up your past ticket.
CR46725. 467250006.
Okay, let's see.
Voice.
Which one are you referring to?
CR467250006.
I don't even see that one.
It was created on 5/29 by a representative calling herself Nicole. She was a tier 2 rep, she said, CE5. And her ID number she gave me and she said she was from the Gateway Networking Support, was K1 number, pound.
It was 467250006.
Well, there's only 2 zeros, but maybe there's 3. Is it it's 467? I don't know how many characters it's supposed to be, but that's the number I have. I can verify. I have to double check the recording.
So, what information are you wanting from here?
Well, do you see the ticket number or no?
I do. I found it.
Oh, what number is it under?
It's CR467250006.
Oh, so there's 3 zeros. Okay. And who created that?
Who created it?
Yeah.
I don't believe I can give you that information.
Well, I have it written down. I'm just asking to see if it's the same person that I have written down.
I can't give you that information. I can give you the customer support
Okay, can you tell me if I'm correct then? Because the person said their name was Nicole.
I don't think I can provide that information, unfortunately.
Well, I got the like they told me their names, and I'm asking if it's correct. So I don't see. I would just like to know if that is correct. They gave me their ID number, so maybe you can tell me that, since that should be good. You said you don't have ID numbers though. K1 pound. Is that correct?
Okay, so Nick, I'm not sure why you want to go through this whole ticket number.
Well, because I created a case on what day was that created on?
May 29th.
At what time?
Let's see. I'm showing a timestamp of 8:46 p.m.
And is that East Coast time then?
I honestly don't know what timestamps. These would be probably whatever time you're in. So yeah, probably the West Coast.
Okay, well the time I called in and created it at was 5:45 p.m. on the 29th. So, and I was told you guys use Central Standard Time, so I don't know how it's 3 hours off.
And then must be East Coast time.
5:29, 5:45 me, created 8:45. Okay, what are the notes on the ticket?
I'm sorry, but what are we doing here?
We're trying to get back to where I was at previously, and it would be beneficial if you were able to catch up. So if you could help out Eric and catch up to where we were at, I would very much appreciate that.
Right. So you're trying to bridge a modem, correct?
No, I am not. There is not.
You're trying to use a side router with our modem. We need a set of features called bridge.
No, that is. I already have that set up. That is not the point of the call. I would first like to verify the other steps that I already did previously. So what is the
I'm not gonna go through all these old tickets with you.
I'm just going over the most recent one. The other ones are pointless because so everything should be consolidated into the most recent one. And there was a specific thing you guys were supposed to do. And the ticket number again is ending in 0006. What are the what was the reason for the call, and what was the request I made? Because it has not been done yet, as far as I know. If you can read it back to me so I can hear what it's about too, so I can see if it's the same, is what I asked. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. So 2318. 2318. Okay, where's redial?
If you want to do a SIP referral transfer, press 1. If you want to do a SIP transfer, press 2.
Please hold while your call is transferred.
2350. Sipple. Transfer 1 or 2.
I'm sorry, but we are unable to complete your call at this time. You may visit our website at customer.comcast.com. That's customer.comcast.com. Or call us back at a later time.
What is a Sipple transfer? Redial. I don't see what's wrong with trying to catch up with the previous notes you were at.
Thank you for calling Comcast. For verification purposes, I have the first 4 numbers of your street address as 117 is the first 4 numbers of your street address. Okay, please wait just a moment while I access your account. I see you're one of our most valued customers. You're an Xfinity Insider. You can learn more about the benefits available to you at xfinityinsiders.com. If you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1. Again, if you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1.
Internet tech support.
How may I help you?
Internet tech support, please.
Did you know that you can find out about outages in your area by downloading the Xfinity My Account app through iTunes or Google Play on your smartphone or tablet? You can also find out about outages on your mobile device, tablet, or PC by going to customer.comcast.com. We show you have attempted to reset your modem in the past 24 hours. Please enter the last 4 digits of the primary account holder's Social Security number. Please hold while we transfer your call. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. Your feedback is critical to improving our customer service. If you would like to take our brief 2-minute survey after you speak with our representative, please press 1. You'll be contacted by our automated system within...
Making another request. 763-7609.
Your survey request has been received. Hey, thank you for calling Comcast. My name is Larry. How can I help you for today?
Yeah, Larry, I was just speaking to Eric in the wireless gateway support, and the call got disconnected when I was asking him to go over the previous note from the last call I made. So, could I get transferred back to the network gateway support or home networking?
No problem, sir. No problem. I'll be just needing to verify the account here on my end. Is it okay?
No, can you just transfer me, please? Because it's just a waste of time.
Okay, that's fine, sir. Okay, hold on. I'll be just connecting to them and talk to them first. Stay on the line, please.
Thank you. The current time is 28 minutes. Maybe I can actually get someone to actually listen when I ask him to do something basic. Rude or not. Yeah, this is Nick.
Oh, okay. The previous agent said you're Richard. I'm sorry. My name's Rob. I work for Tier 2 Wi-Fi support.
Okay, Rob. Do you have an ID number, Rob?
Yeah. 201.
Here, give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm writing it down. Sorry, Rob.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so Rob at time is 30 minutes, 50 seconds. And what was your ID number, Rob?
Okay, so it's 201.
Yeah.
13731.
13731. Okay, 201-13731.
Correct.
And this is what department again?
Wi-Fi Tier 2.
Wi-Fi Tier 2. Okay, so the previous representative that I just spoke with about 6 minutes ago, he said he was from Home Networking or whatever. Home Networking Support, Wireless, Gateway.
Okay.
And he said you guys do not have ID numbers, so I don't understand. One person says you do, and he's in the same department.
I'm not sure. I mean, that's the badge number on my ID. Whenever anybody asks for it, that's what we're supposed to give them. So I don't know. I apologize for that.
Well, yeah, so I've been getting information that really doesn't match up with you guys, apparently. Anyways, Rob, so I'm trying to have you guys help out with previous tickets that I created and move forward and get some things done. I created a ticket. Do you see that I called in, though, about 10 minutes ago and spoke with the other gentleman?
I'm looking that up right now, some of the history on this. You know, the previous agent didn't verify the account, so I apologize. Can I get your address really quick?
2117 St. Augustine Circle, Petaluma 94954.
Thank you very much.
You want the phone number?
It's already pulled up, so it's okay. Thank you. Let me take a look at this. I am showing some calls today for sure, so let me look through the notes, but you can go ahead and explain what's going on. I mean,
Well, I'll give you the case number. I just was curious as soon as you can tell me if the guy made a note, or because I know you guys create line notes each time you call in. I was just curious about the last call in about 10 minutes ago.
Let's see. That's probably not it. Let's see. Is it CR 468 431 385?
No. He didn't give me any. He said you guys. It was 10 minutes ago.
That's the ticket that was created for that. Let me see what notes they made.
Okay. Because yeah, he didn't do anything to help. He ended the call. I got it recorded for when I was asking about the previous tickets, so we can get caught up with where I'm at.
Okay, so I'm just going to be honest with you. Right now, there's no open tickets.
That's fine. It should be hopefully at least informational, so you guys can see where we're at and see if they
Let me
are useful.
Yeah, let me read through here.
Well,
One
just
before.
what was the one the other guy created though? Does it show, like, was it a call made 10, 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, it's let's see. Richard cannot connect to internet.
That was not what I called for, but that's fine. Okay. But continue.
Hey.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was not what I called for. But please continue.
Okay, then before that, let's see.
Well, I don't need before that. I just wanted to know what was the name of the representative that I called. That was called like at 1:30 or 1:40.
Let's see. Looks like Eric. Does
Eric?
that sound right?
Yeah. So how come he said that he? What department is he in? Is he in the same department as you?
I don't know him. I mean, there's call centers all over the country, really. I mean,
Well, I meant, is he in the same department, not same building?
it doesn't say what department they're in. It just shows their what's called BP, which is like part of their name.
Oh, okay. Does he have an ID number? The person named Eric?
It doesn't have their ID in the account. It just shows their BP.
Oh, what does BP mean?
I don't know, but it's kind of a login that we use.
Okay, well, he said that you guys do not have ID numbers, and he was in the Wi-Fi home networking group. So, and you were saying you guys do, so that seems odd. Can I get the BP number for Eric so when I can have a reference of it?
Yeah. Let's see. B-EST.
Oh, sorry, it's B dash.
BP dash
Yes.
ESTE
ESTE dash
WA004.
WA004, and it's BT dash ESTE dash WA004.
I think there's a little bit of a mix-up. BP, like
Huh?
petroleum.
Oh,
Dash.
BP.
Right.
Okay.
Then dash ESTEWA.
Is it EX is an X-ray?
S is in snake.
Okay.
TEWA
Yeah.
004.
Okay, so that's correct. So BP dash ESTE dash WA004.
There's only one dash, and it's right after the BT.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's
Same thing. Okay, cool. Anyways, and what was the case report number that he created?
let's see. That's the CR 468-424-893.
424.
It was a customer education one. Let me see if he wrote any notes on it. I think that's the one. Can I connect to internet?
Yeah, that's the one that was just the last one you said. So that was the one, the same guy. Information. Okay, cool. That was not what the call was for whatsoever. So anyways, the issue I actually want to go over is the case report number of CR 467250006.
CR 467-25006.
Well, there should be 3 zeros, I guess, or is it 2 zeros?
Three, okay, that's right. I was going to say that it was missing a number, sorry. Let me look that up here.
Okay.
Okay. So, I just want to be honest with you here. The category that's filed under is a customer compliment, which I don't imagine is the actual...
No.
What's going on?
But what does the note say? The time that I made the call was at 5:45 p.m. and it says it was created at 8:45 p.m. per what Eric said. So
let me track that back.
Okay.
So it was yesterday, right, or at least last night?
No, it was on 5:29.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2 days ago. I apologize.
Well, that's today's the 2nd, right? So it'd be
Right.
like 3 days ago. That's irrelevant.
Sorry, 31st. You're right, I'm sorry. Let's see. Advise customer of current settings of wireless gateway. Informed customer he is in control of his network security. Informed customer of IP address for high-speed digital and CD reborn. Confirmed that customer's modem is in bridge mode and cannot see modem settings.
Okay, but the main issue that they were supposed to do, which they were going to do, was to where is it? To look at a previous case report number and have it the supervisor listen to the call because the notes did not reflect what the call was about, and that was supposed to be internally investigated. But it does not sound like that's in the notes whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, again, just being honest with you, that's what it looks like.
Okay, and I got that call recorded as well, so maybe you can actually put the request in to look at that call and the call previously that she was supposed to look at.
Yeah, I want to get a supervisor in on this because, I mean, it looks like you're staying on top of this, but no one has really done anything about it.
No, I've got tons of notes, tons of case reports,
Right.
and you guys just close the case, and I have recordings of all the things, and then when I call back, the notes are completely different than what I actually have in the recording.
Right. Right. Can I want to get a supervisor in on this, but can I ask what it was about originally?
What it was originally about was the fact that I asked you guys to connect to my modem to help me check the settings because I was trying to plug in a separate router to the modem, and I set it to the DHCP mode on the router, and it refuses to accept it, and the default gateway and stuff on the router and the static IP, or the global IPv6 is different than the one you guys are connecting to. So it's something's weird going on, and then I create the case about it, and you guys just close it by the next day, even though, like someone like yourself, when I speak to someone who seems like they're helpful, nothing ever happens, no matter what case I create.
Let me get a supervisor over here so we can kind of escalate this. Typically, though, if there's something about the settings of the modem that won't be changed like that, if there's something really defective about it, I want to work on getting this escalated first, but then I'd like to try to remote into the modem and take a look at that.
Certainly, Rob. And also, I've tried 3 modems, and all the modems, they all do the same thing, and they have like static IPs, and they will not let me change settings. And I know what I'm doing for the most part, but when I work with people that like close the case by the next day, when I actually try to get something done, nothing's ever going to get done. So if someone needs to actually follow up and do these things if they could, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, please get your supervisor. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a drink while I'm waiting.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Just a moment.
only way these things are getting done is to be locally done. So I do need it there. I'll give you the CD. You can start reinstalling the Windows too.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for holding. So we're going to work on this. I want to get our retention department on the line. What changes, before I get them on the line, what changes are you wanting to make specifically to the modem? I think that we should be able to make it work.
Oh, certainly. The changes that I want to make would be I was just trying to get it set to bridge mode and then have another router connected to it. But when I tried 3 routers, I have them all set to the way you have say on your website, and they refuse to transmit the data to any other device. And if I have bridge mode and I switch cables to another device, it works until only on the first device, and I have to re-power cycle it to get the second device to work. And again, the settings on the router itself are reading things that are incorrect for what it's set as. For example, the default gateway on the router, it says on its statistics page that it's 73.223.224.1, and when I connect to the modem, I connect through 10.0.0.1. So I don't understand how it could have the default gateway as 73.223.224.1, and then when it connects to the internet, it gives me a public IP address that is coming up as static of 73.223.224.136. And that is not part of your DHCP range, and also it's on blacklist for other websites.
The modem is?
Not the modem, but the IP address that I'm currently using.
Sorry. I'm trying to remote in right now to the modem itself. It's kind of timing out. I might have to reset it here.
What is the, sorry to interrupt, Rob, but what is the IPv6 of the modem you are connecting to? It should be starting in 2001 for that one?
Right, 2001-0556-4000.
Yeah, you can stop. The one that I have set up here, the first 4 characters are 2601. And no matter how many times I reset it or do factory reset or whatever, it's always 2601.
Wow.
And if you look at the, sorry to interrupt again, but if you look at the case report for when I created it on, let me see the date, or the case report number, because that guy was actually able to connect to the modem, and he gave me the information that was residing on it, and it was a different set of information. But let me give you the case report number. That case report number is, it would be created on 5/26/15, case report number 466033246.
46603-246?
2 3s.
236?
Yeah.
I think it's missing a number there. 466-03226?
No. 466033246.
Sorry about that. Sorry. Let me look that one up. And I do
No, not at this moment. You seem helpful enough.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. 226. That was made on the 15th.
Well, it was made 5/26.
Man, I mean, no one has been handling this right. It looks like that's another informational. I mean,
What is the informational notes on that one? Because I got that call recorded, and it's about an hour and 45-minute call.
let me check it out here.
Okay.
Honestly, if again, I don't want to lie to you, but honestly, if they make an informational and it was not about that, probably the notes will not be accurate too. But let me.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob, please.
Okay. States. Let's see. What time did you say that one was? Because there's a couple tickets for that day, or notes rather.
Oh, well, I didn't put a timestamp on it, but I had to refer back to my voice recording to see that.
So there's a couple here.
But it was the one created by Steve, operator 96T, and it was a 3 to 4 page report he said he created.
There's no 3 to 4 page report here.
No.
I wonder if there's a ER ticket made. I mean, that would at least hopefully explain that. That's our kind of like escalated system. Typically, they would leave a note about that, but let me check if they just made one and didn't leave a note about it. No, there's no ER ticket.
No.
Okay.
And that was the one that I had created, and then I called in on 5/29 that I had you first look up. And that was the one created by Nicole, ending in 006, that was supposed to be created to listen to the voice recording of the call that I made for the one with Steve, ending in 3246, where it talks about me or him connecting to the modem and giving him completely different information, which I got recorded. And I can match up with the recording that you guys have and the notes that apparently are not there. Like you say, there's no 3 to 4 page notes of what he said he created.
There's some notes, but it's like part of a paragraph, I would say, like a sentence or two.
Yeah, and I got about a 2-hour recording talking to him. So I don't know what's going on, but clearly things are not right.
I haven't seen a single ticket so far that was done correctly. I mean...
And I've called in about 100 times.
Yeah, I mean, it shows at least 3 or so calls a day for the last... I mean, it goes back for a while.
And yeah, I've created tickets with your executive team, and then I call back, and it's just closed, even though nothing ever happens, and I try to get them to look into it. And then someone in your Comcast team closes it, even though the issues persist.
Right.
So someone is internally messing with the problems or doing it externally and knows how your system works. And you guys have your own security breach.
So these are the last few classifications of tickets. Incorrect IVR selection, which means that you got to the wrong department. Customer education, incorrect IVR selection, wireless gateway, no connectivity, no block sync, which means the modem's just not getting signal at all.
Yeah.
Dropped call, wireless gateway, no connectivity, unsupported hardware, customer complaint, customer education, equipment, unsupported. I mean, none of them are about what's going on.
Exactly. And I continue to call in, and then like I speak to someone that is useful like yourself, and then when I call back the next day, that ticket is closed and the notes are not there anymore. So someone is either able to change them or they're not being input in the first place. And I got about the last 20 calls recorded, and none of them are reflected on what I actually talked to you about.
Right. And not, I guess there might be a way somehow, but there shouldn't be a way that you can go back and change what they said, or change the information on the ticket. I mean...
Well, either the calls are not going through to you guys, or they're being changed, or whatever's going on, but I have the recordings myself, and I'm going to mail them off to Comcast's headquarters. What is the headquarters, so I can have them, maybe that'll actually get something done.
I do have, let me get that out, their corporate address and phone number. Let me get that out, but I really think we should speak to somebody higher up about this.
Certainly. I'd like to get it internally created, but again, I fear as soon as we get it created, if I call back tomorrow, it's going to be closed, which has happened every time I've created a case.
Can I get the corporate number really quick? Let's see. Can I put you on a brief hold?
Of course, yeah.
Thank you. Just a moment. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So, I have their number, their address. Do you have a pen?
Yeah.
So it's 1701
Okay.
John F. Kennedy Boulevard.
John F. Kennedy, 2 N's, Boulevard. And that's Philadelphia, right?
Right. And the zip code.
Hold on one sec.
Sure.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Is it PA?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what's the zip?
19103.
19103. Okay, and what is the name of it? Just Comcast headquarters?
It's corporate office, basically.
So Comcast corporate?
Right, and I have their number. It's a local number, so it might be long distance.
No problem.
So it's 215 area code.
215.
286.
286.
1700.
1700. Okay. And I've looked up your address online a few times, and eventually I found out the 1701 JFK or John F. Kennedy or whatever Boulevard one. But I found the other ones, they keep listing it as like one Comcast Center, which I guess was your old address. And another one was listing, I got them photoed, I got photos of them and stuff and wrote them down. But when I call in, you guys say that's still the address, and that's what I've determined is incorrect. So I don't know why they would tell me that.
So the one that I just gave you is incorrect?
No, the one, they say that the other ones are correct too.
Let me see. Let me Google it, because this is what we got to give to people when they're asking for it. But let me double check it, because...
Yeah, they give me two other addresses. One's like on Market Street or something, and one's on one Comcast Center. And they never give the JFK or John F. Kennedy Boulevard one.
Okay, let's see. Okay, when I Googled it, the first one that came up kind of blacked out for for the address, but it did say that it was in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The second one I'm showing has the same address I just gave you, and that's at corporate.comcast.com.
Yeah, and I looked it up online, and mine, when I look it up online, it never shows the address. I had to look it up through the Philadelphia business listings. That was the only way I could find it. My Comcast search, when I search for it, does not pull it up because it's either being blocked out or something. It's weird.
I wonder what's up with that.
But yeah. So also, when I did call in, I created several tickets with your executive team. Is there an executive team when you call in, or no?
I don't really know of that, honestly.
Okay, yeah, I created several tickets with them, and some people, like the first call I made seemed helpful, and then the guy created the ticket, and then I call back, and they say, oh, we sent a letter, we called the headquarters in California in Livermore, and then that one, they were supposed to contact me, and that never got made or transmitted. And then I call back a couple days later, and they say that the case is closed.
Yeah, I know there's no open tickets on the account, and then looking back, like none of the tickets that are on here. Let me go back any further just to make sure.
I've been doing this for about 2 months trying to get it done, and
2 months.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And I even had 4 representatives come out here from. One was from a third-party company. I got all their names and license plates and ID numbers. And he wrote down on the receipt a wrong account number. And then the other 2 or 3 representatives came out from the Rohnert Park tech office. And when I tried to explain the situation, they say it's correct. So I try and I say, well, cannot, like if I tell them my location, when I do a location search, it says it's on the East Coast and I'm in California, they say that's correct. I say, I go to someone else's house, it shows the same city of where they're at. And I say...
Right, it's supposed to do that. It's acting like they're all... And this happened with all your modems, right? Because you said you replaced them a few times.
I still got the modems because I'm keeping them as evidence until we get this resolved. But, yeah, I've done that with all the modems. They all did the same thing. And then when I have reps come out here, they say that the information that's there is correct and that there's no problem. And then I call you guys and you say there's a problem. And then the ticket's closed the next day. And the notes are different. So now I've been recording all the calls and I've saved all the modems. Also, all the modems keep getting the dates changed back to 1970. So there's something wrong with the modems themselves, and there's no, like, I look up online about the modems for like any type of reason, all for like an RS, 2 RS modems and a Cisco, they all have dates from 1970 of the original information input. And there's no reference to that online anywhere, so it seems like it was changed from someone else to have new firmware or software on it.
I mean, that doesn't even make sense to me. Where it's showing a different state, I've heard of that before. Sometimes they'll provision a modem and then kind of share them between centers. Or not provision, I'm sorry, repurpose one, that somebody turned in, and then it'll show a different name. But then if you replace it, it fixes it,
Yeah.
It's weird to me that that's really suspicious and strange.
But is there any reason you could think of whatsoever for the software and everything to say when you reset it that it goes and says there's 1/1/1970 or 6/4/1970?
No, that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't believe you because I totally do.
Well, I got pictures of it and I still got the modems themselves. I can duplicate the issue.
Right.
But also, when the tech came out here, he said he was a supervisor, and then I tell him that's what's going on, and he says, no, that's normal. Look, it says it right here. And I say, that's not, I look it up online, I say, that is completely not true. They never even thought of broadband modems or anything back then.
Yeah.
Can you look up the service requests that came out here, see if those are even there when they came out here on 5.2, 5.3, and 5.4?
I can look it up on our end, though.
I'm curious what notes those have.
Yeah, well, and that's what I was about to say, is on our end, they don't always leave very good notes for what work order they did. Like, most of the time, there's not anything, really.
Yeah, I asked them to give me a receipt. They refused to give me a receipt, and they never created a case report number, from what I found out.
I'm showing one on, let's see, 5-4 for a work order that was completed. But right now I'm looking up to see if they made any notes.
And what was the representative information on it? Does it say, like, any ID number or name?
It might show, let me see, it might show whoever's VP made the ticket. But let me look in the billing end of the account to see if it, somebody needs to do some, like, deep diving on this account.
Well, I've been trying to create an internal ticket with you guys for months, and you guys never do it. Or you say you're going to do it, and it never happens. And I've been telling whoever I speak to, whoever actually solves the problem, is most likely going to get some kind of accolade or promotion.
Let's see. So there's a work order here for 5-4. I'm opening it up right now. Let's see. All X1 down, web issue, needs new modem, says virus is an old modem. That's the only note that was on it.
Yeah, and there was 3 people that one person came out on 5-2, and that was the person that wrote down the wrong account number, and I got the receipt on that one still. And then I got and that was from CSC or CS Computing Company, third party, when I asked him to send the internal person. And then he said he could not do anything. He says he works for business accounts, but didn't know anything. And then the next day, someone came out, and I tried to tell them what was going on. They said I was wrong. And then I had someone come out on 5-4, and the first guy came out, and he said, "Oh, and I called the supervisor to come out." And then the supervisor came out, and he was a different name than the name that they gave me the day previously, what I wrote down. And then he came out and said everything was correct too, and they did not know what their zip code was from what center they came from.
This seems like hacking, kind of.
That's what I've been trying to say myself, but everyone is not helping, and I am getting information that is incorrect. And then when I call you guys, I assume that either someone is internally making the changes or someone is hacking your guys' own account, and you guys have your own security breach.
Let me,
Can I also, Rob, before you continue, let me give you my cell phone number and the callback numbers to make sure if we get disconnected, because that happens all the time.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
My cell phone is 707-694-1233.
Let me just repeat that. 707-694-1234?
33.
33.
And then my the home phone that we're speaking on right now that's connected to the modem over voice over IP is 707-763-7609. And then my Gmail one, last case resort, which will go to my email, is 707-481-4365.
4365?
Yeah, 481-4365.
Okay.
So, yeah, we have some other way to communicate if we get the call lost.
All right, I have all of those down. What I want to do is have another supervisor come over here and kind of go over all of this, because I don't even, this is like the worst.
Well, it's like a cover-up or something, and a conspiracy or something weird, and I've been trying to do it for months.
It's I don't know. Is it okay if I get you back on hold?
No, that's fine. Thank you. I appreciate your extra effort.
Thank you very much. Just a moment.
Hello?
Sir?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Okay, sorry about that. We're having some connection issues, sorry. But anyway, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, it keeps cutting out. I apologize. But anyway, I apologize for that long wait. I was just trying to explain everything that's been going on here with some of my supervisors. I actually have two of them next to me. We're kind of going over everything here. I got a little bit of information that might make a difference with what's going on. First off, I was told that a static IP from our modems can change. Not a static IP, the public IP address.
Oh, of course, it's supposed to change, but mine's been the same for like 2 months. And when I look it up online, it says it's a static IP when I look up the records. And it's also blacklisted on many different, it's blacklisted on some networks, which I've only had this account or this IP for a few months. And I never even went to those things. And also, if you do any type of trace route to it, it never gets to the end result and just times out at like 20 something hops or gets to 30 and never finalizes. And you do it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, then you do the location search and it says it's in New Jersey and Maryland and Virginia and all those different places. And also some of them say Petaluma too. So
Okay.
someone's changing the records for the IP address online. If you look up the IP address, like go to iplocation.net and type in the IP address, and you'll see that it's in several different locations, and it's being updated with Comcast information, and it's not your guys' IP.
You said it's ipaddress.net?
iplocation.net.
Location. Let's see if we can get to that here. All right. So let me look up yours.
And the one that I'm currently provisioned is 73.223.224.136, which is the one that shows up on all the devices when I had the modem set up.
I can't.
What is that?
Okay, let me look that up.
and then go ahead and do a trace route on it. And eventually, like, I pretty much determined that it's going through servers that are at X is in X-ray, S is in Sam, 4 is in the number, ALL .net or .com. I have it written down somewhere, and that is in Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Amsterdam?
Yeah, that's where that's who's hosting those that IP address. And they got the IP range from like 73.223.224.0 or 1 through 255.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people that own it, it's hidden, so I can't see who owns it. But and I try calling them, but I can't get the calls through. Even if I ask to speak to the English line or anything, it just says a voicemail no matter what time you call. So maybe you guys would have better luck. But again, I don't have proper service to use, so I can't get all my information 100% correct.
So is it connecting, I mean, just basic function right now?
Well, right now, it will work when I do a power cycle on the modem, but before we do that, I'd like to give you guys some information, because I can get it to work as soon as I power cycle the modem. But you'd have to call me back on my cell phone, and then we'll call back on the other line, because I have it on speaker so I can record the call.
Okay, and the cell is 707-694-1233, right?
Yeah, call me back right now, and leave this one on, so in case it doesn't go through.
Okay. Okay, just a moment.
Yeah, the mobile log is turn it off. Now my phone got turned off, or the modem got reset right now. I'm gonna wait for it to start beeping, and then I'm gonna wait for the phone to get reset. But yeah, right now the modem got turned off. So I'll call back out soon. Either phone number. Okay, the call is currently disconnected, it seems like, at 1:35 because the modem was reset. And the call never went through when he was calling my cell phone, so I'm waiting for the modem to reset, and you can try the cell phone now. It'll probably work because the cell tower's on, but it was kept turning off because airplane mode kept getting turned on. So I disabled the mobile, and maybe that'll allow it to work. So I want to wait for them to call back when it actually has the line. Hello? Hey, my modem got reset when, and the phone line got disconnected when you tried calling my cell phone, and then my cell phone kept getting switched to airplane mode. Every time I turned it off, it turned back on. So I figured out a way to get it turned off. So I'm glad you kept trying to call. Yeah, I knew that that would happen, so I planned ahead for that. But so it's resetting right now, so I'll be able to get internet access and tell you what the modem says in a minute. But yeah, for the moment, yeah, I can't call on the other line. Let me turn on speakerphone so I can still record it. I'm gonna speaker it. Okay, so yeah, you're back on the phone. I'm gonna make the note on my paperwork at 1:37 voice 8. And currently the modem, you didn't reset it, right?
No, I did.
Oh, you reset it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I thought that was what I was supposed to do. I'm sorry.
oh, well, once we got connected, no big deal. As long as we're still connected, I'm not worried about that. But I wanted to make sure that we were able to stay connected. And it was difficult for a moment because my airplane mode kept getting turned on. And I've been trying to reset my phone to factory for a while through the Samsung Key software. But I cannot get the software downloaded, and because I can't do it over your guys' network, apparently it won't let me.
So, I mean, can you not even search until you reset it like this?
Yeah, it's just a power cycle because it won't let me connect to another device, apparently. So I'm waiting for it to fully turn on. It takes about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to turn on. And then the settings change while you're waiting. Like, it'll say one setting, which is right now, different than what it will say once it's fully on. And I'll read you the numbers that it says right now. So, oops, here we go. Right now it says advanced settings. It says the IP address is, oh, it changed, but it was 169 something something. And it says right now my IP address is 73.202.115.153. And that is when it gives me that IP address when I'm in the bridge mode. And whenever I'm not in bridge mode and I have just the LAN connection going through it, it gives me the 73.223.224.136 for all the computers as a public address. The subnet mask itself is saying right now 255.255.254. And the gateway is saying it's 73.202.114.1.
I was told that the public IP address changes.
Yeah, it's supposed to change.
Right. But then we buy our IP addresses, and sometimes they come from one area. It'll show it if you look it up as a different area.
Oh, certainly. I'm not worried about that part. That's something that's almost completely irrelevant. But just the IP addresses, like I gave you before, is always the same IP address, even though, and sometimes it'll stay the same. But for Petaluma, most of the people's houses, and what I found out, their IP address start in either like 6.8 or like 9.8. And mine, the 7.3, there is no 7.3 that Comcast owns for an IP range. So it's not.
Yeah.
So that don't even like that just rules that whole thing out, anyways. But yeah, that's not the issue at the moment at all. I can care less about the IP address. It's not the main problem. So let me log into the modem and I'll tell you what it says on the modem, which will say nothing because all the logs always get erased. Let me sign back in.
I'm gonna try remoting in now again too, because it wouldn't let me earlier. It was just timing out.
Well, with the IP address you're going to try to sign into is the 2001, which is a different IP address than this modem has, which is the 2601 for the IPv6.
Still not letting me in.
Well, yeah, because the modem that I got is different than the one that you are trying to connect to. I can do a factory reset and have it reset completely. I'm going to go log into it in a second as soon as I can, and I'll tell you what it says though.
Okay. Is it letting you get to the page at least, or?
Well, yeah, because this one it'll let me connect to this whatever modem I'm currently using. It'll let me connect, but it doesn't give me any information that's valuable for you, because you guys are connecting to something that I do not have access to. So I'm going to log in now, and all the information will be completely different than what it should be. But oh, and it's saying wrong password right now, so hold on one sec. I'm gonna make sure I typed it in right. It might just be reset to factory, right? Did you reset it to factory or no?
It wasn't a factory. I just sent what's called a re-provisioning. You should just reset it, make sure all the coding is correct.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't change the password then.
Right.
Okay. I'm making sure. I probably typed it in wrong. I think I did anyway. So yeah, it's saying wrong. Let me try admin and then password. Maybe it got reset by someone else. Oh, I know what I might be. If I changed it, I don't recall. I'm gonna have to probably reset anyways. I wish I had a keyboard. Not that one. I have one more to try, and then I'm just gonna do the factory reset.
Okay.
Not that one. Anyways. Not that one. Let me try. Let me see. I don't know how it's changed. Well, I have an idea.
So I got some kind of a primitive internally here. Like I'm showing it's on automatic channel selection for the 5. Both networks are disabled, but they're both still being displayed.
Uh-huh.
You can actually, is that accurate?
No, I haven't. I have it set to bridge mode right now.
Yeah, bridge mode is on, but it still says that it's just broadcasting the network for some reason.
Well, another thing that is going on is that I got 3 channels broadcasting out of this modem that is a dual band router. All 3 channels are the same megahertz, same frequency, and same decibel level. When you put it any distance from the modem, you put it right on top, all 3 are 100%. So they're both clearly
What is the third network? Is it not one of the home networks?
No, it's not even an option on there to create a third network. And it's a WPA2 Wi-Fi passwords, and it's 2.4 gigahertz hidden. And it's also listing as a Pegatron Corporation. And this is a Cisco XP3, and when I contact Cisco, they say it should list as a Cisco when you look it up with a Wi-Fi analyzer or something.
What was that company called?
Pegatron Corporation?
Like PETA?
Yeah. So it's listing as Pegatron Corporation for all 3 of the Wi-Fi signals. They all have the WPA whatever 2 Wi-Fi security. One's hidden. The other 2 are the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz that I can manipulate. And all the MAC addresses are the same and match in the same sequence, ending in 38, 39, and 40. And they all have the same decibel levels, frequency, and all that.
Did you adjust the firewall? Because that's not set to standard either.
I changed it to moderate, but it should say, when I connect to it, it says it's strict.
Yeah, it's in the middle. I was just wondering. Trying to see everything.
I want to be able to connect to it, but it won't let me connect to the stupid modem right now. And I didn't change the password. I might have adjusted, but I don't remember doing it because I write it down when I change it. What would it be? Yeah, it's always being reset. Let me do a factory reset in a second.
Okay.
Let me just do that. Okay, so, and I'll set it back to bridge mode after that. And it gives me different information than what it should on the routers when I connect them. They provide further information than the modem itself. So right now I'm holding the reset in. So it should take about a minute, right?
With the dual bands, it usually takes longer, but...
Yeah, I'll hold it in for as long as I... Hold on, let me get a better device than using a...
Oh, yeah, I mean, to hold the button down, I'm sorry. 20, 30 seconds usually is good.
Okay. So I'm holding it in now. I just started.
Okay.
So do you see it online now?
Let me refresh the check here. It should be timing out. It is, so... Okay, yeah, it is timing out. It looks like it's resetting.
Okay.
Resetting, so.
What I'm thinking is probably either there's another software layer on the modem itself, and I'm seeing like the upper layer, or there's another modem prior to the one that I'm connecting to that is actually providing the information. Because like when I was speaking to the other guy that created the case the other day, he said he was resetting it, and I was talking over the phone, which was connected to the modem. So the device was not resetting, or he was not doing it, and I was not speaking to someone who was working for Comcast.
Right.
But yeah, that was the one for notes for CR4660333246. And I got the whole thing recorded, which I created the next case for you guys to listen to the phone call, which was not done. Because the notes on there did not match what I called in for.
Right.
So I'm going to let go of the button now.
Okay.
Ow. So it should hopefully start working again in a little bit. Yeah. And I've been holding on to them, so because I know they have evidence on them as far as what's been going on, and it'll be valuable for you guys, at least for your security team, if you guys want to figure out how this is all being done. Once we actually get it investigated. Because I refuse to turn them in when they say turn them in, and I say I'm going to turn them in once we figure out what's going on, because it has all the information on it.
Okay. I was curious because there's still signs of the account. I mean, I can't get a reading on them, obviously.
Yeah, there's two other modems on the account. One is a, they're both ARIS modems, ARIS. One is just a regular modem without router functionality, and the other is a single band router, Wi-Fi, all that. Did you ever look up the IP address that I gave you?
On that IP locator?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it showed, I mean, honestly, I only partially understood it. One of them said, I think, San Jose, California, and then under that was somewhere else, I think in Georgia or somewhere.
Yeah, it's giving multiple locations. When I look it up, which I don't know if it's even the proper information, what I'm seeing is saying it's in like 5 different locations. I have to go to the webpage to be able to make sure I send you the right one, but yeah, it says it's in like Maryland, Virginia, New Jersey, and then Texas, and 2 others say Petaluma. And then if you go look at the where it's been posted, it shows that it was just updated within the last month for the ones that say Petaluma. And then
How far away is Petaluma from San Jose? I'm not from California.
Oh, that's about that's where it should actually be. Would be San Jose or San Francisco. So that would be correct if they were all showing as San Jose. But
The top one was showing that.
yeah, but you gotta like if you look at
right.
a little further than that, and if you look at the information posted and when it's edited, it's been edited like a couple days ago or something. And it's not by non-authoritative sources. And if you try to call the numbers to the places where they have abuse centers, they are not the numbers they should be, or they are, and I'm calling and the call doesn't go through because I'm talking over your guys' servers. But what else are we gonna say? Go to also, if you can, while we're waiting, go to ping.eu. Yeah.
Okay.
And then type in the IP address and do a trace route and a DNS lookup. First do the ping, and it should get no response. Even though if it's a server that I'm connected to, it would have a response.
I'll have to wait until it's back online to get the IP address again. But,
Well, I'll give it to you if I got it memorized.
okay. What is it?
It's 73.223.224.136.
Okay. Alright, I'm pinging that right now. Destination host unreachable.
Yeah, it never gets a response.
Packet. Yeah. 100% packet loss.
Which is something that it's not supposed to be doing. And then
Yeah.
if you do the trace route, it'll not trace anywhere correctly. So go ahead and do that one. You click on wherever on the left or bottom.
Trace route. That's not it. Alright, I'm showing it back online.
And mine's not online yet, though. Because I'm trying to connect to it right now, but it's not letting me. Let me see if the phone's working. Yeah, the phone's working, but the internet's not yet. It's still flashing all this stuff. The Wi-Fi is flashing and everything, and the LAN's blinking. Let's see if I can get to the page and change the stuff and turn off the Wi-Fi and everything. Okay, so I'm going to the router right now.
Okay, it's starting to actually let me access it remotely.
It will for a little while. Let me hurry up and turn off the Wi-Fi and everything. But yeah, hopefully you can connect to it.
This is the first time it's let me in. Previous couple of times it wouldn't even let me. Let's see what this device connected. XX1.
XB3 is the model.
It doesn't say. It just shows the host name when you looked at devices connected. XX1.
Oh, mine doesn't. Hold on, I'm trying to disable the Wi-Fi real quick. But what does it say? What part are you looking at?
Connected devices.
Okay, connected devices. And what devices do you show? It's Nix X1. That's because I'm connected through an Xbox.
It says it's an Ethernet connection, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's my Xbox. Xbox One.
Okay.
It's something that's a little harder for someone to hack, I would assume. But it seems like mine's all messed up, so irrelevant. But I'm disabling the Wi-Fi at the moment. And if I look on my analyzer, it'll show the third channel is the Pegatron right now is listed and currently running under the 3.9 MAC address, 2.4 gigahertz, as a Pegatron Corporation device. And I'll do that in I have to go and there should be do you guys have the option to turn off the DECT mode?
Turn off what?
DECT, digital electronic cordless telephone? Because I do not have that option to do so.
Honestly, I don't even know what that is, but I can ask. DECT, right?
DECT. It's listed on the top of my modem next to low security.
It says this on your modem?
Yeah, I'm currently looking at it right now, which it says at the top right it says 0%, and then it says hold on. It says 0% internet Wi-Fi, Mocha, DECT, and low security. Below, hi admin, log out and change password.
Okay, let me see.
And if you look, I'll go to that in a second. Change the password. Okay, so let me disable the device discovery. Disable, save. Okay, and then let's go to remote management. Disabled, single computer. So I disabled the remote management for any other computers besides you guys that should be able to connect to it.
Where is that?
Under advanced. Okay, so let's see. I have to turn off the Mocha, but yeah, I don't have an ability to disable the DECT hardware. Advanced, is it under there? I forget. Gateway, maybe connected Devices. Connections. Mocha. Yeah, there should be an option to modify the DECT, but I don't have that option.
Some of these options are only manageable on our end.
But you don't see that option to manage on your end?
I'm not showing. I'm trying to get to it now. It's starting to act like it's freezing up again. That's like bridge mode. I know you have to do through
I haven't done anything like that. All I did was disable the Wi-Fi. I'm disabling the Mocha now, and I changed the password. And I turned off remote management for computers over a local address.
You said that's under advanced, right?
Yeah, under advanced, and then I go to remote management. And then there's remote management over HTTP and HTTPS disabled. And remote access allowed from, and I put single computer. But it shouldn't take away your guys' control over remote access through SSH or Telnet or whatever you guys do.
It's acting like it is, because everything is freezing up. Like the health check still looks good, but the internal settings of this are freezing up on me now. Nothing is loaded.
Really? Well, let me go to any computer again and see if that's the only change I made that could possibly do that, which I don't see how. So
Right.
Remote management. Let me add firewall security first. But yeah, it's just been reset, so you should be able to connect to it. And then
You refresh all these.
and I haven't done nothing that would stop you.
Can I ask? Because I didn't even know that there's a way to do that. Can I go ask that really quick?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bring the phone in the other room for a minute. online. My call got disconnected, of course, but. Call got disconnected. What time is it right now? I'll go. I'm gonna call back in a second. Call back.
Thank you for calling Comcast. For verification purposes, I have the first four numbers of your street address as 2117. If the first... Okay, please wait just a moment while I access your account.
So do you need your computer on right now?
Valued customers, you're an Xfinity insider.
Huh?
You can learn more about the benefits of...
Well, you can use it. It's working for the moment as best as I can get it while it's being hacked. And it's been going on for a long time, according to the person, just like my phone, where they disconnect my call.
If you are calling in regarding...
Yeah, I was talking to the guy, and then it got disconnected in the middle of the conversation when he was helping on my cell phone. Internet tech support.
Again, if you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1. How may I help you?
Internet tech support.
Did you know that you can find out about outages in your area by downloading the Xfinity My Account app through iTunes or Google Play on your smartphone or tablet? You can also find out about outages on your mobile device, tablet, or PC by going to customer.comcast.com. We show you have attempted to reset your modem in the past 24 hours. Please enter the last 4 digits of the primary account holders. Please hold while we transfer your call. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. Your feedback is critical to improving our customer service. If you would like to take our brief 2-minute survey after you speak with our representative, please press 1. You'll be contacted by our automated system within 10 to 30 minutes after your call. To decline the service, please enter in your preferred callback number, starting with area code first. Your survey request has been received.
Thank you for calling Comcast. This is John. How can I help you today?
Yeah, John, I was speaking with the representative in the networking gateway support, and the call got disconnected, and he's not able to call me back. So can you transfer me back to the wireless networking gateway support?
Oh, not a problem. So,
Just transfer me, please.
no problem, sir. Hold on the line, sir. So, for me to be able to transfer you, so
Just transfer
I
me.
would
You don't
ask-
need no information. I already talked to other people. They did not need it. You do not need it. They'll verify in the next step.
All right. So hold on for a second.
Hello, this is Jared over in Tier 2. The previous agent explained to me that you called me before and you lost connection with Tier 2, is that correct?
Yeah. And I would like to get back to the same person I was speaking with. He was probably trying to call me, but my calls aren't going through or not getting received. I got his operator ID number. You can connect me to the same operator. I was told by him if I get disconnected and he cannot call me back.
Okay, I got his, yeah, I actually have all of his information that he put in here. So what it looks like is you didn't have connection for your internet, is that correct?
No. Can you just transfer me back to the other operator, please, Gerald? I think it's Gerald, right?
Yes, I mean, he doesn't have a direct line, so I have no...
Well, whatever department he is in, same office, so they can connect me to him, please. Because he said I can give you the operator ID and they can transfer me to him. That's what the operator ID is for. So 231. I got it recorded him saying so I know it's true.
Okay, just a moment.
Not supposed to end just by picking up the stupid phone and moving it, but apparently don't. Okay, redial.
Thank you for calling Comcast. For verification purposes, I have the first four numbers of your street address as 2117. If the first four numbers of your street address are correct, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Okay, please wait just a moment while I access your account.
Where's my callback? For the,
I see you're one of our most valued customers. You're an Xfinity Insider. You can learn more about the benefits available to you at xfinityinsider.com. If you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1.
Internet tech support.
Again, if you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1. How may I help you?
Internet tech support.
Did you know that you can find out about outages in your area by downloading the Xfinity My Account app through iTunes or Google Play on your smartphone or tablet? You can also find out about outages on your mobile device, tablet, or PC by going to customer.comcast.com. We show you have attempted to reset your modem in the past 24 hours. Please enter the last four digits of the primary account holder's social security number for account. Please hold while we transfer your call. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. Your feedback is critical to improving our customer service. If you would like to take our brief 2-minute survey after you speak with our representative, please enter in your preferred callback number, starting with area code first. Your survey request has been received. Hi, thank you for calling Comcast. This is Ash. How may I help you?
Yeah, Ash, I am trying to get to the Internet Network Gateway support, and I want to get transferred there. You do not need any information, just transfer me. I got disconnected and the guy is not able to call me back apparently.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, sir. But don't worry, I'll connect you over, okay? But, sir, I just need to pull up your account. Can you have your name and your address?
Just transfer me, please. I go through this every time. You do not listen when I say the words that come out of my mouth.
Okay, sir.
But
at least
transfer me,
can I
please.
get
Thank
your
you.
name, sir?
Just transfer me. Thank you. What is this right here? Are you transferring me?
I'm already about to.
Thank you, Ash.
You're welcome, sir. So, sir, please stay in the line. Don't hang up, okay? Thank you for calling Comcast Wireless Gateway Support. This is Raymond. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Raymond. I was speaking to a representative previously named Rob, and he told me to call you guys back and give you his service ID number so I can get transferred back to him. And
I'm actually not able to transfer directly to any agents or anything like that.
well, he told me that
I'm
he
not sure
can
I
get
received it.
connected to the call if I give the representative the service ID number that he gave me, or at least his department, and then they can put him on the phone. I got it recorded saying that I could do so, so I don't know how or why he would say I could do that.
I'm not sure why I would say that either, because we're not able to transfer to any specific agent. We go through an automated system to take the calls.
Okay, well, is this not the wireless network gateway support?
This is the wireless gateway support, but I'm not able to get back directly to that particular agent.
Okay, well, how do I get back to the agent to have them give me a call?
I'm not exactly sure how to get to any specific agent to have them call you. You got disconnected. They were supposed to call you right back.
Well, he probably tried, but I have my account hacked and everything, so I can't apparently get calls when they are necessary. So anyways, what is the service request number, case report number that he created?
Well, it's alright if I get some info so I can pull up your account here so I can find that out for you.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your phone number to start out with?
707-478-3327.
Okay, what was your name, sir?
Nick O'Rourke.
Okay, and what's the address of your service?
It's 2117 St. Augustine Circle, Petaluma, 94954.
Okay. And can you confirm the last four of your social for me for security purposes?
4430. And what is your name?
Okay. I am Raymond.
Raymond. Okay, and do you have an ID number?
I do not have an ID number. I just have our automated system. It's just a phone system. It doesn't give me a number or anything.
Well,
I'm not
according
sure what
to
they're
every
gonna
other
give you there.
representative, they give the ID number, which is how you are tracked on your system. And if you're in the same department as him, which it sounds like you are, you should have a ID number or a BP number.
Yes, we have our actual login. He shouldn't be giving you any login information or anything like that.
Well, you are supposed to, it's not private information, it's on the case, and you guys are supposed to have a service request ID number, but you cannot provide a BP number or your representative ID number, Raymond?
I cannot, in fact. It
Okay,
looks
well,
like
I'll
the
get
only
that
thing
from
he has
whoever
here
I speak to in the future.
he just wrote it up as wireless connectivity, no connectivity.
Well, obviously that's not the case. I'm sure that there is further notes because I was speaking to him, and I got the call recorded. And is it an informational case? What is the case report number?
The ticket number on that, it would be CR 468-493-157.
468-493-157.
That's correct, sir.
Okay, can I get transferred to someone who can help me get this resolved? Because clearly you are not someone who is reading the whole case, because either he is not or you are not, and he gave me his service request number and you did not.
Okay. So the issues, you said your account was hacked and you're just not able to access anything with it now?
Well, there's further information than that, but what is the name of the representative that I spoke with, or what is their service request number that's listed on the case report number?
It doesn't give me his service. It just gives me his username on here, his BP name, and I can't actually provide that out.
Well, I got it already, so if you are actually connected and looking at my account, then you can tell me the name, because I already got it.
Well,
I would
not
like to
allowed
know.
to give out that kind of information for this.
Well, you're not giving out information because I already have the information, and you're supposed to give it out anyways. And it's only a first name, so it shouldn't matter.
It doesn't tell me his first name, it just tells me his username.
Well, okay, well, what is the username on it?
I can't provide that username, sir. That's just against our policies here. We can't provide any of our any of our representatives' usernames.
Okay, well then, I don't know if you are the right person to speak to, but it does not sound like it. You do not have the information from the case unless it's already been deleted or it was not created in the first place, but I got the call recorded, and I'm going to have to just mail it out to Comcast and have them look at it.
If you'd like, I can get you over to one of our supervisors, and they may be able to...
Well, can you provide me with the headquarter Comcast address for their headquarters, so I can get the right address to mail and stuff?
That should be available on our website.
Well, yeah, but if I'm having internet connectivity problems, I would not have that.
Okay. Let's see here. We go to the contact section, and I can give you the address for the... It looks like it's at 1701 JFK Boulevard in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19103.
And what is the phone number?
Here. The only phone number that's provided here is the 1-800-COMCAST.
Well, the other guy gave me the correct number, which was a local area phone number from Philadelphia, so I would like to see if you should have the same information, I would imagine.
Yeah, the only number that my system is showing me is for the local service center and for the 1-800-COMCAST.
Okay, and where is this call being routed to?
What's that now?
Where is this call being routed to? What area, where are you located?
Me, I am out of North Carolina.
Okay, and because generally I speak to people, I guess, in the Philippines. So can I get transferred to whoever would be the tier 3 or whatever, because I need to speak to someone that's actually working at Comcast and not the people that I'm speaking to now who are not able to see the notes that are created previously, or the other person is not the person that was the person I'm supposed to speak to, but he seemed more genuine than Raymond, the person I'm speaking to now, yourself.
Okay, just give me one moment. I'll put you on hold and I'll see if I can get a hold of somebody who would be able to assist you further.
I never know who the right person is to speak to. Everyone provides different information. Imagine the other guy seems like he's very concerned. They can act that way all they want. I never can trust people. But I imagine he should still be trying to call. The only way to get to resolve this is just mail this shit to him. Because I came to the conclusion before. I got a lot more information now.
Thank you for holding. I appreciate your patience. My name is Tasha with Comcast Customer Security Assurance. Can I have your name, please?
Yeah, Tasha, this is Nick, and I was trying to get a hold of the representative who I was speaking with previously, and they say they cannot transfer me back to the person, even though the person said that I can give them their service request ID number or whatever, and or Comcast representative ID and get me transferred.
Okay, yeah, Nick, I do apologize. We don't have direct transfer extensions here in security assurance.
Well, how do you send the person an email then? Send them an email. Tell them to call me back. Or tell them to, because I can't connect with people transferred, so tell them to look into the case further.
Okay, and Nick, do you know who you were working with or speaking with?
Well, it should say on the case report number I was given by Raymond, which was CR 468-493-157.
Well, Nick, we don't work with
those at all in our security assurance department, so I'm not sure who you are working with that would provide you a CR number, but that does not go through us at all.
Well, what would the CR number be for if it's not a case report?
That is for like our wireless and our customer service department. In security assurance, we don't use that type of ticketing system. Ours is very specific to our department.
What ticketing system do you use?
Ours starts with an NA number.
So for a ticket to go to you guys, I have to tell them to create an NA ticket?
No, we're the only department that can create it.
Okay, so then how do you look at the notes for the account? How would anything get transferred to you guys if you cannot look at anything from them?
We actually create our own notes. I mean, we have our own complete internal system over here. Do you know who you were working with in this department previously? Do you have a name or?
Well, I have the
number?
information, but I would be curious to know how you're supposed to look at the information that the other people create if you guys only have your own ticket. And you say it's an NA ticket number for security assurance. So
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. We have ways of looking at notes on the accounts from other agents, but we don't work with any other department. We are our own separate department. If you were working with somebody over here, we're small enough we would know who that is. Do you have a name?
Yeah, the person. Well, I didn't work with someone over there because you guys just say there's no problem, even though I created hundreds of cases. So the name of the person that I worked with a little while ago that I'm trying to reconnect with would be Rob, ID number 201-13731, and maybe he is the person that does not have the correct information, but I really don't know who is the right people to speak to when no one ever is able to do anything, and they create all these cases, but no one does anything.
Let me get the account pulled up, and we can definitely look at some, what's going on. What is the phone number on the account, please?
707-478-3327.
Thank you so much. And the name and physical address on the account?
Rick O'Rourke, 2117 St. Augustine Circle, Petaluma, 94954.
Thank you. And the password on the account?
You don't need a password, you need the social.
No, there's a password on this account.
What account are you looking at for, when was that added? Because I was just speaking to someone previously.
Okay. I don't know if they verified in the correct location. Our security department, we're a lot stricter on requirements, but there has been a password added to this account.
But when? Because no one else ever asked for a password previously.
Okay. I'm still apologize, Nick. I'm not even seeing the name Nick actually authorized on the account either.
The name on the account is Rick. My name is Nick. I am trying to. When was the password created for it? Because I just spoke with people for the last several months, and no one's yet to ask for a password. So I'm curious.
Reach out to those reps for coaching on that. But yes, there's a password on this account. I couldn't tell you the date it was added. I'm not showing you as an authorized user.
Well, that's really irrelevant if you guys are saying there's a password on it now, and I've been talking to you guys for months. What is it, 2527 or 333 or something like that? I don't know, because I didn't put a password on there. And I just spoke with people for months talking and creating cases. So, and I just got off the phone with the other person when I got disconnected on the cell phone in the middle of the call. And now I call back, and you're saying there's a password on it, which is not true. There is no password.
Also, I'm seeing one on the account. I still apologize if you're unable to verify it with me.
Well, get your supervisor or whomever would be on the phone, because there is either someone else called in and put a password on it, or there is no password and you are lying, or everyone else talks on the phone and they say there is, and they never ask for a password in over 100 calls.
I don't know what other departments do, but our security department right there, that word should tell you, we are a lot more thorough with security.
Well, it's really irrelevant if you guys talk to me or whatever and create all the cases and you can't even look at the case reports from anything that's done, and you can't tell me when the password was created. Does it even show when it was created, or no?
Provide just any information on the account without verification.
All I want to know is when the password was created, because there's no because if it was just done right now, then obviously someone else did it. And that's all I'm trying to figure out. because I was on the phone with the whole time with the phone call recorded. So,
I do apologize.
well, put your
I don't know when
supervisor on the
that
phone
password
because
was
that's
added.
a security problem if someone's giving a password to you guys while I'm on the phone talking to someone. So, whomever your supervisor is, put them on the phone.
I do apologize, Nick. We actually don't have inbound supervisors that take calls. I can put in a request to have one call you back.
I don't want one to call me back. I want one to be transferred or transferred to someone else who can use common sense and answer when the password was put on there. If it was just now, then obviously that is incorrect. It's not that hard to figure out. If it was not just now, you can say so. It's not that hard to, if I've been talking to people and I got all the calls recorded.
Nick, I do apologize. It doesn't show a date that any kind of change, like where that was added. But
Well, then you guys have a security problem with me
that.
calling people that are never the people that work at Comcast. So which one is it?
And Nick, I do apologize. Like I said, I cannot go.
Well, though you don't have to talk to me about it or whatever about this account, but you either have a security system breach on your side, or like I have already admitted, there's a problem here. But so you guys are either no one ever within hundreds of calls in any department ever has asked for a password. In security assurance, they never asked either. So I'm asking again, you should be able to see if there was one, when was it put on there? Or transfer me to someone else who can actually do the job, because I would like to get things done. I clearly have to mail these SD drives to the headquarters, because that's the only way this thing's going to get done. Because I got the calls recorded, and I need to get it investigated further, and you guys are not doing your job.
Also, I do apologize. I cannot provide you any account information without verification of that password. I cannot go over anything with you.
Well, you don't have to go over with me, but you can go over with the other people. I don't know if you might have talked to someone else who gave a password for something that's not even supposed to be there.
But you're speaking with the security department. We do have to have you verify that password to go over any account info with you.
You don't have to go over the account info. Go over just your basic phone service, calling to get any support on anything, where I'm either not speaking to your guys' reps, or why don't you just look at the account without telling me anything, and then you can see that there's been hundreds of calls to you guys with many cases created, and then you can look at the security without talking to me. That's fine too. I don't really care. And then you guys can investigate the problem, because you can't be that dumb. Either you're really stupid, or you.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you one time.
Well, what is it? You are.
Call with me.
Well, I'm saying don't be ignorant. If someone's saying there's a problem.
Okay. Well, Nick, I do apologize, but without verification.
Well, yeah, you don't have to verify anything, but I'm trying to say
can't discuss anything.
You don't have to discuss anything with me, okay?
What are you needing to do? What's the problem?
The problem is that there is, number one, no password, and number two, I've called you guys hundreds of times. I've got about 50 recordings, and I've got stuff regarding all your guys' conversations. I got notes, like hundreds of pages of notes. And again, not one person asked for a password. It's fine if you are actually the right people and you have a password. But like I said, use common sense. If I'm either I'm never getting one call through to Comcast, and never once has anyone ever been the right person, or you are not the right person. I cannot tell anymore, but point being, if I create all these cases and I got all these recordings of speaking to you guys and they all say there's a problem, and why don't you look at the notes on the account? You don't have to tell me anything, but I got all the calls recorded. Why don't you listen to the recorded audio and have that investigated, and then you'll actually see what the notes say and what the actual recording says, and you'll see that either there's a problem internally or the calls are not going through. You don't have to tell me anything, but you should at least, if I'm saying I called 100 times at least for the last 2 months, then there should be reflective on the account that many calls. You don't have to tell me yes or no, I don't care. But the point is, if there's that many calls and no one, even security assurance, never asked for no password, then obviously, clearly, there's a major problem. So you guys would need to investigate it and create a case, and then I'll call back later or go to the office and get them to tell me or erase the password or whatever I have to do for that, if there is one that was put on there. And then from there, I'm gonna have to mail stuff to your corporate and your whatever legal department. What is the address for corporate? It's not account specific, so what is it?
Sorry, I don't have an address for our corporate office, but I can have you mail anything.
Well, I got one from the other representatives, so why you do not have
again,
one?
what's provided and done in care is not the same as our security assurance department.
So you're saying
I'm
that yesterday
sorry
when I called and spoke to the security assurance, they did not ask their password, but when I'm speaking to you right now, you're saying there is one. So then clearly it would have had to be done now, today, when I've been speaking to you for 3 hours, and then Raymond transfers me to you, and you say there's a password. So again, is that not raise any flags, or is it just magic? When I'm on the phone and every other call previously, there's no password, and then right now, you say there is. So either you are lying, or everyone else is not knowing how to do their job.
I'm sorry you feel like I'm lying. I don't know why you think I would do that. I would have nothing to gain for that. But I do have to follow specific instructions.
Okay, can you give me your representative ID number so when I call back?
And I also have to verify as far as like...
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm going to verify your identity later. What is your representative ID number? And what is your name?
It's CSA Tech.
CSA Tech.
606.
606.
My name is Tasha.
Tasha. Okay. And I just spoke with the security assurance or whatever, like at least 2 days ago, and there was, Tasha said, so on 6/2 says, and I got this call recorded as well.
Okay.
Password. And the time on the recording says 3:03:50. At voice 8. Okay, so you say there is a password on the account, and I called in and spoke to you guys at least 2 days ago, if not 3 days ago. I'm not sure the exact day. I have to look at my records. So 2 days ago, no password. And I'm telling, I guess, Tasha again that you need to create a case for the account and have it looked into, because you don't have to tell me the information, but clearly either the password was just created or every call was never going through. And all the notes are just not real notes. So...
I'm sorry that you feel that way. I mean, I've definitely created a ticket for this.
Okay, well, did you look at the account? Did you look at the account and see all the calls at least? You don't have to say how many there are, but I would assume if you look at the account, you would see that there are hundreds of calls. So, and if I was just speaking to someone 5 minutes ago and I talked to them and they say the account was hacked, then obviously someone probably would have called in and said whatever, put a password on there while I was on the phone. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but I'm gonna have to call back in. Can you give me the case report number for the call?
It is N as in Nancy, A as in Alpha, 165 599 490.
So NA 165 199 599. Okay.
490.
490. And what is the phone number for your department directly?
888-565-4329.
545-2429?
Yes, sir.
2429. Okay, and can you have whomever, I guess you said you can have a supervisor call back? So have them call back at...
Definitely do that. That's not a problem.
Okay, so maybe they can actually do that. I'm going to call back and speak to the other department and ask them if there's a password. So the phone number is 707-694-1233, as well as call 707-763-7609.
Give me that last second number one more time.
707-763-7609.
Perfect. I've got that added on there as well.
Okay, and the time is 4:30 for the ticket. 4:30 p.m. Okay. And just for you, if you are someone that's actually working there, because I don't know anymore, then look at the call log from, what was it? Probably 2 o'clock till now, when I was speaking to people and I got the whole thing recorded. And I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have to mail that probably to your corporate to actually get things done. And I'm going to have to make it more than one copy to send to all the addresses that I'm given. So, yeah, either that doesn't raise a flag or it does, but which one is it? I don't know. And you say there's a password when everyone else says there's no password. So I'll see what direction that leads in a few minutes.
No problem at all. Thanks for calling Comcast Customer Security Assurance.
Thank you for calling Comcast. For verification purposes, I have the first four numbers of your street address as 2117. If the first four numbers of your street address are correct, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Okay, please wait just a moment while I access your account. I see you're one of our most valued customers. You're an Xfinity Insider. You can learn more about the benefits available to you at xfinityinsider.com. If you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1. Again, if you are calling in regarding inactive equipment charges on your bill, please press 1. How may I help you?
Internet tech support.
Did you know that you can find out about outages in your area by downloading the Xfinity My Account app through iTunes or Google Play on your smartphone or tablet? You can also find out about outages on your mobile device, tablet, or PC by going to customer.comcast.com.
Thank you for calling Comcast. If you're experiencing issues with your Xfinity high-speed internet, it may be necessary to reset your modem and your PC, tablet, or smartphone. After resetting the power on your modem, PC, and tablets, if your issues still persist, please stay on the line.
We show you have attempted to reset your modem in the past 24 hours. Please enter the last 4 digits of the primary account holder's social security number for account verification.
Then you need a
If you don't
password.
have it, please hold while we transfer your call. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. Your feedback is critical to improving our customer service. If you would like to take our brief 2-minute survey after you speak with our representative, please press 1. You'll be contacted by our automated system within 10 to 30 minutes after your call. To decline the survey at this, please enter in your survey request has been received. All customer account executives are currently assisting other customers. Please remain on the line and your call will be answered in the order received.
Thank you for calling. is important to us and will be answered in the order it was received. Again, thank you for calling Comcast.
Is it not working?
Thank you for calling Comcast. Please hold. We'll be with you in just a moment.
Thank you for calling Comcast. This is Dong speaking. How may I help you today?
Yeah, how do you spell your name?
Dong, sir.
How do you spell it?
D-O-N-G.
Okay, now, for the account, is there a password on it?
I'm sorry, sir. Is the account has a password?
I said, is there a password on the account?
If you're referring, with regard to the account, if you're referring it to your service account, there's no password.
I just spoke with security assurance. They said there's a password. So they said maybe everyone doesn't check for it. So which one is the one telling the truth?
Yeah, it depends, sir. That's why I am clarifying what kind of account. So if that's only for your service account, so there's no password here.
For anywhere on the account, is there a password? For the talking to you and getting information about the account?
No, there's no password here in opening your account.
Okay, so then why is the security assurance saying there is? Can you transfer me back to security assurance, please?
Okay, let me clarify that first, sir, before I transfer you back to the security assurance. Is that your account for your email or?
No, for them accessing the account to go over any of the details of what the security problems are. So they say when I call them that there is a password, and I call you and you say there's no password. So you say you can access the account without a password. Is there somewhere else that I'm missing that there would be one? Because they're probably going to say, look in this area, there'd be a password. I'm curious.
Yeah, because you are talking to the customer security assurance. Are you having some issue with regards to your email or with the service?
The service.
You are not able to open what?
No, the stuff is not working right. There's a security breach, and I am trying to get help, but obviously someone is lying. I don't know which ones, but I assume it's probably the girl that I was speaking to. Or you are, but I don't know. Because I can't verify you guys by seeing you in person, and you guys can't send any verification, so it's very hard to do so. But anyways, you say there's no password. I got the call recorded, so that's good enough for me. And when I mail it off to your guys' headquarters, they'll look into it.
If what kind of account that you're trying to open?
For the regular account, so there's no type of password other than maybe, I'm not talking about email or anything. I'm talking about for you accessing the account.
For accessing the account here, so that we can go further to assist you or troubleshoot the issue, there's no password.
And you know what I'm talking about for that, like you can put a password on there, right?
That is why I need to clarify because I didn't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so if that's
for the security reason, so probably it needs for a password.
But there is none right now, right? Just for clarification.
What I'm trying to say here that there is no password. I need to specific on this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay. If only trying to access here to your account so that we can have an information from you, and as well as to a person that I'm talking to, and as well as checking your account here, what your service or your connectivity. There is no password to open that.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Can you transfer me to the security assurance?
Yes, sir. So stay on the line, please. And by the way, sir, may I know your name?
My name is Nick.
Nick. Okay. So stay on the line, Nick. I'll connect your call over now.
Thank you. Time says this. I need to set up on the other computer. I need to get it reinstalled. But yeah, the only way to get anything done is to do it through Poker. different players, right? Is that hard to transfer me to the department or what? Hello?
Thank you for calling Comcast Security Assurance Department. My name is Vanessa. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, I'm calling because I have a case that another girl created or said they did. And she's saying there is a password for the account. And the other guy that I spoke with said there is no password. So which one is it?
Sir, I'm sorry. Can you be clear with the issue that you have because I cannot really understand?
Is there a password for looking at the information on the account?
I'm sorry?
Is there a password, PASSWORD, for accessing the information on the account? Because
Yes, of course. To your Comcast account?
for speaking to you about the account, not for email,
Yes, Comcast account.
not for the Comcast account, for speaking to you. I got the call recorded, so I'm going to have to mail it, obviously, to your corporate. But I'm asking, do you guys have a password for this account to speak to you?
To access the account? No.
What department are you?
We'll have to ask you for
What department are you?
over the account and see what is it, but what is your issue?
The issue is you. What is the department I'm speaking to?
This is Comcast Security Assurance.
And what is the phone number to your department?
The 1-800-266-2278.
That is not the phone number to Security Assurance.
I'm sorry?
That is not the phone number to Comcast Security Assurance.
Yes, sir. It's going to give you an IVR option. There is no direct telephone number, sir.
Well, apparently the other person gave me a direct telephone number, so which one is saying most likely the other person then, if you are saying there's no phone number?
Sir, I cannot give you the direct telephone number because it's private.
Well, then how come if I dial the number
of the Comcast Security or of the general IVR, and you pick the option that is nearest to the problem that you have. So if you have a problem with the internet, you press the one that says internet and data usage.
You can stop talking, please. What is the ticketing system you guys use?
I'm sorry?
What is the ticketing system you guys use for your internal tickets? What is the first two characters?
I'm sorry, but we have a really bad connection. I cannot really understand everything.
I said, what is the ticketing system you use? What are the first two characters? Because the other girl said you only have your own ticketing system. Which one is the ticketing system you use? First two characters.
I'm sorry, but you're breaking up, sir.
I can hear you just fine. What are the ticketing system you use? What are the characters? Ticketing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what cases are? If you make a case for security, you do not know what a case is?
You have a case number?
Yeah, what would be the first two characters in the case number?
What is the case number?
Well, I'm asking you, what would be, you guys have your own ticketing style, and what is the first two characters for it?
Sir, I don't really understand you, sir.
Okay, give me an example. If you create a ticket, if you create a case, make up one, give me the first characters for the case, please.
I don't have a case number, sir. I not even have access to your account right now.
Well, make a case number and tell me, for any customer, what does the case number start with?
What for? I cannot create a ticket number for nothing.
Well, you don't have to create it. I'm just asking what the case number would be.
I don't have it, sir.
Give me an example of one in your
About.
department.
I'm sorry.
Give me an example of a case in your department. You don't have to say any case number. Just give me an example of one. Because you guys use certain...
Because I'm not going to give you wrong information, sir.
It's always the same, so which one is it? You do not know what the case numbers are that you use for your own department?
I know case numbers, but if it's not yours, I'm not going to give you
I don't want a case number. I just want you to tell me what type of ticketing system you use. Like they said, the other department uses CS for their ticketing system. So, what ticketing system do you use?
I don't know who gives us that information.
It's not information you're giving me because I need to know that for when I create the ticket with the other departments. So, I'm asking, what is the ticketing system you use for your department? So I know which one to create.
I'm sorry, but I cannot understand what you're saying.
You do not know what a ticketing system is, and you do not know...
I know what is a ticket number, but I don't know what you mean. What is the point of your call?
Because I want to know what the ticketing system is for your own department.
Ticket number, and we don't have a ticket number for you.
You don't need my own ticket number. I'm asking what the ticketing system is for your own department. What are the first two characters in the ticket? They're always the same, so what are they?
CR or NA?
For what?
CR or NA?
What is CR? That's case report, which the other person said they cannot create and cannot view. So, that does not make no sense. One person is saying one thing, the other is saying another. So I cannot do any more. I'm just going to have the headquarters figured out. So I'm just going to make copies of the SD cards and I'm going to mail them to your guys' headquarters.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
You didn't do anything in the first place other than verify you do not know what you're talking about. So thank you. I'm done for right now. So pointless to keep on talking to them right now at the moment until I re-enable security on the modem.